Remember late nights cruising and wasn't nothing to it. Flicking up the shit, we about to make a movie. Pouring up a cup, we about to set the mood in the cup, rolling up, smoking something groovy. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Got somebody that you loving well, oh well. Faking innocence and I won't tell. Little bit of ghetto and a little bit of bougie. Ain't afraid to get this in a motel. Love calling my name, love playing my games. You ain't got no shame, but am I part the plan? I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Girl, you cold-hearted. Revelations that I had, girl, you so scarlet. I be tucking down on your garments while your man back at home rolling red carpets. But I'ma send it too. Think about the pressure I'ma get to you. Ain't no lies told with me in the nude. Leave me one more like a motherfucking interlude. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying.
What's up, chat? What's up, guys? How are we doing today? Alright, fix my I'm just getting guys into the Zoom quickly. Fix members warning. What's up, guys? Why couldn't I hear the music? What did I do the last time that brought the music back? Sorted, now I can hear music. You know how boring it is to trade without music? This doesn't work. Even if it's elevated music, it's okay. Okay, guys, fresh day on this beautiful Thursday morning. I hope everybody's been doing good. Let me just get up the chat in the chat bar. The MFX members have been up early. They've been our chat group has been going a while this morning. Those have been catching some beautiful moves. Jason caught some beautiful gold bangers this morning, so well done on that, my G. Mark Play, good morning, guys. Hope you're all well. Hope you have had a blessed day ahead. Well, I hope you have. What's up, my bro? Liesel, what's up? Mindset Club, what's up, my man? Shouldn't you be in school? Shouldn't you be in school? If it's the right person I'm talking to, should you be at school? Where's your craft at school as well? Charles, good morning. Simo, good morning. George, what's up, my G? Are you working day shift today? What's happening? Guys, gold, all-time highs, 2300. We called that yesterday. 2300. Some madness going on with gold. GJ also gave me a beautiful bang for 27 Shibi Shabas yesterday. Oh man, it's been a beautiful week. It's been a beautiful month, and it's only been what, 4 days? It's been a beautiful year. Let me not even say day, week, or month. It's been a brilliant year. Been absolutely killing it this year. Day in, day out, we've just been slaughtering these charts, eh? Trail riding days. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Last shift today. Cool. Then we need to do a one-on-one. Let's do a one-on-one. I think you normally off till Tuesday or what? Let's do a one-on-one. I'm seeing Mark tomorrow, and then we can maybe do you after. But at least you'll be ready for the accountability call tomorrow with the MFX members, right? Boys, let's get into these charts. Let's see what's cracking. Let's see what's happening with gold, where we're at. What's the play forward? Gee whiz, look at this weekly candle. Look at this weekly candle, boys. Weekly candle, absolutely insane. 2300. Guys, that is nuts. And you know what I feel coming? My sinus. It's one of those days again, which is almost every day. So let's pop some pills in the live stream. Before we even get into this analysis, because it's gonna be a noisy show if I don't take these pills. Okay, weekly 2300, first time in history, all-time highs. Again, madness. Nothing we can read off the weekly besides that is just going to the moon. Today's gonna be one of those days, just like yesterday. It's gonna be an easy day. Why? Because it's just gonna be price action trading. For those that's using indicators and all that shit, you guys are fucked. You guys are absolutely fucked if you don't understand market structure, and if you don't understand price action, and if you don't know how to read candles. That's not for you. Because this is why, once again, I preach basic trading. Because trading is easy, it's simple, it's basic. If you make that according to your strategy, you don't need to overcomplicate trading, guys. So I'm going to work off of my daily. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to understand that we have two probable candles happening right now. Yesterday's candle closed where? So if you were OG subscriber, or you one of the MFX students, you will know what yesterday's candle means. Now, for a lot of people, Baby Pips, YouTube, many other people tell you it is a continuation candle. It's not if it's in a liquidity area, which it is right now. Even though we are trading in no man's land, it is in fresh waters. These areas, QP areas that I've taught you guys and I've showed you, is still liquidity zones, and that's how we can use it to our advantage. And that's how we use it to our advantage yesterday and every other day. So now with yesterday's closing Maribozu at 2300, there's a strong chance of reversal. But where to? Now I'm not saying reversal so the whole trend change and start dropping. I'm not saying that. Nobody can say that yet. However, if we drop to this 4 hour, we need to ask ourselves, where do we need to go to in order for price to drive? Where does the liquidity come from? Let's mark out that 4 hour zones and I'll show you. Okay, first things first, area for the 4 hour resistance that's formed. So unlike yesterday, we have a lovely resistance now, so that's nice to see. Current 4 hour candle, no bottom wick. However, don't let that fool you. Don't let the no bottom wick fool you today, please. Okay, so don't just take an entry because you see, okay, no bottom wick. Don't let that fool you. Break your chart down, understand your key areas. So these are my 4 hour zones currently. Now before we even get lower, let's dissect this and understand what is actually happening here. We've got a low, we've got a high. This was a previous zone. Okay, it's pretty much the area that we traded yesterday. Price then popped up, tap into the quarter of 2300. What should price do now that it has resistance? It should retest that level, right? Price should actually come down. But just because that is a zone where price can retest doesn't mean it's going to do that. Okay, so don't, because you break one support, think that it's sell time. Don't let that be your mindset. Line up all your confluences and then get involved. Okay, so what we do see, we can work with the idea that, okay, we've broken resistance at 2287, we've tapped into the quarter pip, we're now rejecting off of that. More than likely we will come down to at least retest that area. However, if we go and break QP, because we're in a QP range, so that's going to be a no trade range for me. If we're going to be breaking the highs of 2305, we're going to long it to the next QP, 2325. And as wild as that as wild as that sounds, it's wild that we just here. It sounded wild last week. It sounded wild the week before. So just because prices push so much, also do not think that it's time to sell off. That's not. If your confluences says so and it's lined up, then that's fine. But just because price is driving, don't try and be the guy to pick the highs. Don't do that, because the market's gonna give you a nice little wake-up call. Okay, so now we need to get down to my hourly. I just want to see how this candle looks. Hourly, also no bottom wick, strong Maribozu. But what's the issue here with the strong Maribozu? Anybody tell me? It's in a liquidity area. See that area on the left hand side? You see this? Do you see this? Everybody see that? So even if my 4 hour now flips bearish, is it sell time really? No. Why, Miles? Because you're trading into direct support right there. So let me mark out these zones for you. So there's two zones that I want to show you, but there's only one that I'm going to leave on the chart. Okay. The first zone I want to show you, it's going to be this area here. Okay, because you can now see our price consolidated there during Asian, pre-London, Chilling, chilling, chilling. Eventually breaks out the zone. Why isn't it sell time though? Not sell time because look here to the left hand side. Do you really want to still sell at support when this is overall bullish? Because what if it holds that support level, which is this area? What if it holds this support level, comes back in, and then starts to drive away while you were willy-nilly selling because of the flip over 4 hour? It's not enough, boys. Remember, this is a bullish trend. This is a bullish trend. It's not enough to just say that, okay, we've now flipped the 4 hour bearish, it's going to melt. It's not enough. It's not enough, man. You need to have that microstructure on your side as well. Miles, what will be enough for me? Let me show you. Okay. Enough for me is going to be something like this. Look, this formation is nice, but it's not enough. I need to see price closing below the level of 22.94, clearing all the obstacles on the left hand side. Why do I want to trade into that? Yes, this is choppy, but it's an LTA on my 30-minute. There is a wick there, so I'll use it as a wick fill. Compared to this holding as support, which I can clearly see price has done that twice. Once, twice. Remember 2 candlestick pullback? It's done that. How do I not know that it's not going to bounce off of that? How do I not know this is price grabbing liquidity for price to drive further up? If you are so strong bullish. So these are all questions you need to ask yourself. These are all questions I need to ask myself, and that's what really puts me at a point where I can be like, okay, this is my zone and this isn't my zone. This is what I'm doing, this is not what I'm doing. And that's why I'm so picky with my trades. Just like yesterday, we were super picky with the trade. We had also moves happen beforehand. However, when I took the trade, boom, targets hit. Okay? Why? Because you stick to strategy. It's not even that you're doing something crazy new. It's not. You just stick into your strategy, and your strategy tells you these certain things. Why? Not because of some sort of indicator or some sort of weird algo or symbol. It's price action. It's simple price action. That's all we're doing, is just trading price action. Don't have to overcomplicate it. Okay? So now, this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a no trade range unless it starts to trot its stuff back up in there. Then I might do that aggressive longs, okay, because I am bullish overall. So I think let me leave that zone. I did want to remove, because for me personally, guys, I'm not a person that will overclutter my charts, so I try to keep it as simple as possible. But let me leave that in. And I'm just gonna mark out the 4 hour flip. Like I said, it's not a big deal for me. I'd rather want the 4 hour to break these lows. The flip, look, a flip candle, we can use them, and we have used them multiple times. But the flip candle, if it's in liquidity, is it, it's pointless, because it's still liquidity. Okay, so the flip of the candle at this moment doesn't mean shit to me. I don't care about it. Doesn't matter. Why? Because look to the left, boys and girls. Look there. I would more so want to see this candle close below. That's going to be an engulfing on the 30-minute. That's gonna then I can use the 4 hour to say, okay, now the 4 hours flip. But it's not just flipping, it's actually gaining legs because of what it's doing on the 30-minute. The 30-minute is breaking, retesting, driving, closing below this choppy area to the left-hand side. And then what we see, ladies and gentlemen, is what Mark just mentioned there. You can see is part of MFX now. Is we have an LTA to the left hand side. Now it's a little bit choppy, but it's still classified as an LTA. The LTA is classified all the way down to 22.75, so it's actually the whole QP. It's a relatively clean area. There is obviously stops along the way, but it's a relatively clean area. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, for me to take these short positions, I don't care if the candle flips. I don't care what happens here. I will take position if we can close below, right? Close below 22.94. Then I'll take my short positions. But until then, guys, I'm going to sit on my hands. I'm not phased. Why? Because we are bullish. This is a bullish area. This is buy territory. If you're selling in this area, you are gambling, my guy. You're going gambling. If you are taking the sells, even if you got them right, you're taking it too early. Where's the confluence? How are you selling in consolidation? How are you selling at a high? Who are you? Like, you can catch the move quick, yes, awesome, but what are you actually doing? How risky is that trade? You're not waiting for your confluences. And these are things you need to ask yourself. Even if you got your trade right, even if you do this, that, and the other, bro, it doesn't matter. Ask yourself, why are you actually shorting? Because there's no reason for you to sell. It's consolidation. Unless you're picking it at the high, but also then why are you picking at the highs? Because in my strategy, obviously you guys can do it. If it's your strategy, awesome, great. But in my strategy, you can't pick the highs if it hasn't started to downtrend. You can't pick the lows if it hasn't started to uptrend. Because where's your confluences coming from? You're seeing one rejection candle, thinking, oh shit, this thing's gonna drop. Might work now, but let's do it time after time after time after time. And then let's look at the journal then. Let's see what's the figures. What's actually happening. At the end of the day, it's not about getting the trade right. It's about being consistent within that strategy. That's the biggest thing. Any monkey can come and get the trade right today and tomorrow and whatever. But to consistently do that and build a strategy around that, that's what you need to solidify, because that is then going to keep you disciplined in the long run. You with me? Okay. Plan for gold. I would love to sell it. I like the sells, but the sells comes at a price. What's the price? What's the price? The price is 22.94. Closure below there. The next candle to tap back in and start to drive. Then I can take it. Then I can use the confluence of saying the 4 hours then flip. The 4 hours engaging upon more momentum to the downside. Right? The hourly as well has broken the floor. It's broken the lows. The problem with the hourly in the 30 is it's closed Mariposa in a strong liquidity area. So that's why for me the 4 hour flip, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? So what I want to see is I want to see the 30-minute start to reject this area. Give me the resistance. Then I want to see it start closing below this level there. Look, even if it starts to drive, guys, we're not just going to jump on and panic. You wait for your setup, you take it as you did yesterday, and the day before, and the day before. Okay? You then have your resistance formed also on your 5 minute. Let me just see how large this range is, because it should be quite large. Yeah, 36 pips. However, it is nice to know that it is there. So you're starting to get price to start pushing to the downside. You then just want to see price pretty much pull back, retest, give you another possible 5 minute resistance, which I would really like, and then start to drive to the downside. So that's how I'm going to be playing the short opportunities on gold. So I like the sells. I'm more for the sells for now, just because if we surpass these lows, that's going to make me understand that the 4 hours should then come back to retest 22.88, which isn't me saying that we're going to sell off, but it is a logical retest. Where is it going to retest? There. If it's going to retest anywhere, it's going to be there. Why can I not take that sell position? You with me? Okay? Not to say the buyers aren't going to come. They can come, but what's market structure? Market structure tells me if there's a resistance, it's going to pull back to the previous support, and from there, it's more than likely going to need to drive. Then I can catch the sells and the buys. And that's why I love being a day trader, because it gives me the opportunity to get in and out of the market, make my money, and move. As simple as that. Tomorrow is another day. Okay? And by that time, even if I want to take a trade, I then have the opportunity for both. Just trying to swing trade something and sitting through all the ruckus. Good. So, plan, close below, retest, and drive. This is the 4 hour flipping now. Now, we do expect price to come and give volume. However, I won't short, like I said, because of the area on the left-hand side. Okay? And that's something I want you guys to understand. Okay? So for me, it is now 10 to 10. If 10 o'clock London can close below, A for away. If this candle just decides for the next 10 minutes to drop 1,000 pips non-stop, that's fine. Okay? Now, in this case, there is a possibility we could do a breakout trade, but we'll have to see how candlesticks start to drive to that area. I personally would just prefer the closure below. It's going to be the simple close below. I can take it, take a mental note of what I'm showing you here, so that you guys can possibly do this in the future on your own as well. That's the main goal, right? Aggressive shorts, because I'm against my structure, but that is the sell side of things on gold. Now, I need to understand that this is liquidity. So gold can come and tap that level and start coming back up. It can do that. That's what I'm saying. The 4 hour flip, it doesn't mean anything for me in this area. Obviously, on a normal day-to-day, it's significant. But in this area, it's not, because of the liquidity area. Now it'd be cool to see that the 4 hour has the legs to start driving right through. That'll be awesome to see. But nothing of that is guaranteed. You with me? So what is then the probability of these areas rejecting? It's higher than a 4 hour flip. It is. Okay? So if we start to tap into these lows, even if we see below, remember we need the closure, right? And come back up, we can look for long opportunities there. Okay? We'll be long in the position to the QP. Why can you long it then, Miles? Because if you look at the structure, you have the support floor right there. You have price having the resistance, pulling, retesting the QP, starting to drive, which is breaking the floor. Let's not even focus on that right now, okay? It's breaking the floor, which means that it should retest and it should go down, right? That's what should happen. We're not taking into consideration the floor, etc., etc. However, if it's going to come and break that high, it's then flipping that micro bullish, right? Once the micro flips bullish, we can look for longs in alignment with the 30-minute structure, okay? Because the 30-minute structure right now, ladies and gentlemen, is still bullish. Do you understand? Do you understand also why I'm so picky about the sells? It's not just sell time because you see price going down. So because the 30-minute structure is still bullish, what does that tell us? If I break that micro resistance, I can then long from that area to QP, 2300, back to 2300. Then also the question asks, guys, if we're really going to drop down and it starts coming back up, where's it more than likely going to push to? At least 2300, right? I didn't even look how big that zone was. So about 25 pips. So that's going to be the idea there. So let's run it back. How do we get in on long positions? I explained to you how we get on short positions. This is how we're going to get in on long positions. You know, it would suck if my mic was muted this whole time. It's not, thank you. But I would expect the mods to tell me. Okay. Ever since last week, or when it was Monday, Tuesday, I've just been so conscious about being on mute. I don't want to be on mute and then you guys don't hear this whole explanation and then I have to, then I can't tell somebody go rewind the stream, you know, because I have to re-explain it. Anyways, for us to come and get in on long positions, what I really want to see, guys, I want to see price tap into that area because that's going to be that, it's going to be the 4 hour flipping bearish. That's going to be the 4 hour grab liquidity. And for that 4 hour to flip back bullish, let me just use that as a confluence. Yes, sir. For that 4 hour to flip back bullish on that 4 hour, obviously, and then also break in the highs because the 4 hours only going to close at 11. So for it to break that highs again, that's going to signify to me that that was a liquidity grab, that was the closure above. Then we should be seeing something. Oopsie. Then we should be seeing something like this, guys. The close above, the tap in, and the drive. That's what we should then see. So that's why I want to buy here. Okay. Doesn't make sense. So the buys are simple, the sells are simple, the charts is simple, gold is simple, trading is simple. It's not difficult. I hope that explanation had given you guys some sort of insight as to what I'm looking for. So right now, where price right now is a no trade range. This is a no trade range. For those that didn't listen to me and took the flip of that 4 hour, GG. GG. Because I hope you understand why I said what I did. Look what it's doing. Everything I say, I'm not sucking out of my thumb. It's years of experience that I've built up. I haven't been taught by somebody. This is my years of trading experience that I share with you guys. And this is how I obviously trade. These are going to be... I'm going to stay aggressive buys because it is in a consolidation zone. So it's not my safe buys yet. And then obviously up here is going to be my safe buys. Which I really won't be surprised if we get that. If we start trading above these QPs, yo man, gold is just on a whole other level. So you guys see what I was speaking about? The 4 hour never had its low. Candle flip. Look what's happening now. So imagine you had taken the position because of it's a candle flip. Do you see that? Trading is like it's almost like a football playbook. There's certain things you gotta do and gotta line up before you can do certain maneuvers. Same thing with your trading. You can't have one way of trading. You can't. That's why with my execution style, there's 4 different techniques. Yes, there's one overall way to like look at the market, analyze and view it, but actually getting in the position is 4 different ways. So this is my analysis on gold. I think it is very straightforward, like it is almost every day. We are going to be waiting for Either sells below or buys above. As simple as that. W's in the chat if you understand. If you understand the analysis that I broke down now on gold. It's very straightforward, guys. It's not rocket science. The rocket science part comes within you. Are you going to be patient enough to wait for the setup? Are you going to be patient enough to wait for the setup? Are you going to be disciplined enough to wait for your confluences to line up? Those are the questions. What did I miss? Good week for me on AUD USD price action all the way. Well done, brother. Could I mistaken LT? Yeah, LT on the left hand side for sure. Ball talk with cream. Good morning, my G. 9 o'clock. What's the 9 o'clock for, George? Ashton Shelton. Good morning, my man. Two Smokes. Morning. Why did as soon as I saw a duty call did I think of Call of Duty? Well, he is technically gonna go play Call of Duty now, just in real life. Charles, good morning. Cool. Where's Dazzy? Are you sleeping? Sleeping, my boy, where are you? MFX members, are we good in the Zoom? Okay, boys, I think we all systems ready. We are locked and loaded. I really hope this 4 hour explained a lot to you. I really hope it explained a lot to you. Leron Monterio, hi, good morning. Sorry, I'm kind of new here. Could you explain how you mark out your SNR and do you refine them on time frames? So I start with my 4 hour supply and demand zones. I refine them with my 30-minute and I mark them with my current significant areas. I'm not going to go and do it. You can go back on the video to see how I do it. If you want to know and learn how to do it, I do offer mentorship. So you can come under my wing and I'll teach you how to actually trade and you will know all of this. Then I'll get into depth with it. But regarding explaining the crux of it, I unfortunately can't do that on YouTube because then it's pointless in my students paying me to teach them. You know what I mean? But if you want to see me mark it out, just go back on the stream and go watch all the other streams. We've been streaming for a hot minute, boys. We've been streaming for a hot minute. And I haven't seen your name as well. So while you're here, please do sub to the channel. We trade live every day, Monday to Thursday, 8:30 GMT plus 2 time. Yeah, give the stream a like, subscribe to the channel. Gee whiz, we are 6 subs away from 300. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Let's get that likes up on the stream as well. Cool, so we're ready. We know what we're doing with gold. Let's have a look at GJ. Let's see what GJ has in store for us. GJ with the banger buys yesterday. Guys, I want to tell you, it's been a good year. It's been a good year. Oh my gosh. Weekly. Gee whiz. This was during USD news yesterday, actually, that drive. Look at that daily, bro. Daily also in the consolidation area, Maribozu. Cray. Okay, let's get these 4 hour zones out. So Laurent, you won't be explained how I do, but you'll see where I get my zones from. So 4 hour levels, the liquid price broke out of, so it'll be there. That will be my zone there. Yeah, I'm not really gonna use the daily because at the moment on that 4 hour and 30 minute it's kind of consolidating, and at the same time on the daily we're in liquidity area, so there's a high probability that we could start to sink down, rejecting that highs. Pretty much just printing barcodes at the moment, guys. So I am gonna do this on my 30 minutes. I'm actually gonna remove my zone, pull it there, pop a high over there, and rather use my zones like this. Add in my 30-minute demand area. GJ is gonna be simple again. Guys, the market is, oh man, I really love market cycle at the moment. This is the market cycle we always want. So make the best of it, make the most of it. But don't change anything you do. Because eventually there's going to be a time, let's say around, I mean, every year it's kind of, we experience different things, right? But normally around like September, August, it becomes more choppy, it becomes more slow. Market cycles. Market cycles. So that's why, wherever you are in your trading career, whether it be your first couple of weeks, your first couple of months, or your first year, don't give up, because you need to experience these charts for at least 2 years plus to say you've experienced these markets. Not a year. A year is too short. A year and a half is too short. Even 2 years I think is short. But at least 2 years, I would say. Then you can say, okay, I've experienced what trading is. Because a lot of people give up and they don't actually learn, you know what is more than just looking at the chart. There's more to it. You need to learn about yourself. You need to learn about market cycles. So you have to experience these markets, guys. And that's also how you find what works for you. And you know, that's also how you find your discipline within the market. It's also how you gain experience in the market. You gotta sit through it. And if it takes you 5 years to become profitable, so be it. Just don't give up. Whatever part you are in your trading journey, don't give up. Always be humble. Always have an ear to learn more. But also limit yourself to a point where you're like, okay, I have a strategy that works for me and I can see it works for me. There's actually not more that I need to add into the strategy. Obviously, you can develop it more, you can adapt it a bit more, but you don't need to add more things like an indicator or fib to make you profitable. You don't need to. As you guys can see, my charts is naked. Because I have, in the 7 years of trading, I've found what works for me. And I've only found it because I didn't give up. So wherever you are on your journey, my guys, just don't give up. Your breakthrough will come. You won't realize it. You'll just look back and be like, yo, that's actually a big change. Like, my trading has changed a lot. And that's the nice thing about trading. And it's something that you have to realize. You can't measure your trading success or your trading progress by monetary value. You can't do that. But more so with what you've learned and the different plateaus that you've overcome. Eventually, the money value will just come by itself. So focus on the plateaus that you need to break regarding the educational side and actually gaining experience in the market. Okay. 4 hour, I am in a liquidity zone. Why I've moved this zone is because I will actually use it now as a wick fill if you start trading above the level of 22,100. You see to the left hand side we have this bodily resistance. Can you see that? For me, if we're going to break above that, guys, I think we can actually use it as a wick fill. I'm just going to mark the area because that body could be an issue. We've got London open now as well. Look, I see the sells, but I just prefer the buys on GJ. Here's going to be... Oh, this is a no trade range for me. Closures above here will give me aggressive buys. Aggressive buys because I haven't retested the 4 hourly yet. So that's the only thing I can con about the position. We haven't retested that 4 hourly yet, guys. That first area is about 6 pips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this as a POI, right? I don't even think it's going to be a problem, boys. I think your big problem is going to, not your big problem, but the big area is going to be here. Yeah, nah, we should be good. But if we reject, we will remember that there is a micro zone there, so that could be the reason why it could possibly go against us if we do take the longs. Okay, let's run it back. I like it. GJ has come down to create us a lower wick. Now penetrating through these highs, continuing its bullish momentum. Where do we expect it to go? We expect it to go to 192,500. Which means that 192,500. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. We'll do that. 192,500 will be the area that we're going to be targeting. The 4-hour has given us this consolidation zone. Now starting to break these highs. Why I've put my zone there, because that's where that 30-minute resistance is. I also want us to, well, I want myself to take the trade, and I would recommend you guys to take the trade above these bodies, because the bodies can act as resistance, as we have seen before. We need a close above the area, at least on that 15-minute. Do we? Yeah, it's just going to be the safer play, boys. Just wait for that 15 close above the level. So it's going to be something like this. You got your resistance candle now. That 15-minute close is going to give you a bullish engulfing, something like that, which will be very nice, actually. Next candle to then pop down, start to drive. You then have your support areas on the 5, 15, and 30. So you will have a solid stop loss. 24, and then Miles goes and puts 30 off 30 pips. Okay, we have 2 management points on the way, so we won't lose 30 if that is the case. That today will be a L if I take the longs on GJ. Target 1 will be 10 pips obviously, and then the second TP, this might actually be only 10 pips. Yeah, okay, target 1 192,158. Okay, I'm not gonna take it because it's breaking. We don't have the do we? No, we don't have the. No, we don't. We don't have the confluences for that. So you'll have to wait for the closure above the level, and then you can look to long the position to 192,158, 192,245, and then overall 192,500. Overall, it's about a 45 pip range. TP2 is going to be around 20 pips. I like it. I like the longs on GJ, guys. However, you need the closure. If you don't get the closure, you don't get the trade. Okay, if you don't eat your vegetables, you don't get dessert. So that's me on GJ. All I'm looking at is the buys. I see the sells, but it's gonna come in here. The sells for me will be over there, but right now for me there's no sells. They're going to be, if it's going to sell off, it's going to be rejecting this daily highs. As you can see over here. Rejecting the daily highs. This I'll then see as a liquidity grab to come and break its own daily low again. So let me mark it as current daily low. And my idea will then be that if it's coming to break yesterday's high, grab liquidity after making its low to come break its own low again, I'll then anticipate that it should then drop after breaking these 4-hour support levels to come down to retest the level it just had broke out of, which is going to be the area of 115.50. That zone is about 17 pips. It's weird now trading GJ and gold because the range on GJ is so much smaller than gold. It's crazy. So that will be the sells. The sells for me is safe because they're rejecting the daily. They have broken the current daily low, engulfed the 4-hourly at that time, 4-hour close at 11, and then you've got your 30 minutes. So pretty much the closures from this is going to be a type 3 style trade. It's going to be a bit aggressive if I get in there. So it's also something like this, guys. It's going to be a type 3 with a type 4 style execution, the tap in and the drive into this LTA on the left hand side. So obviously right now, guys, we're a bit more interested in the buys, but I need the closure. But if it breaks the current daily low, that will be a play for me. So there you have it. That's my breakdown on GJ and gold. Straightforward, man. Straightforward. What's the thing we've got to do? Just be patient. Okay? Coming up to a 15 close on both pairs. Let's see what they do. Let's see if there is anything juicy for us. For gold, if she's going to be dropping right now, I need to see that 15 close below the level, the tap in, and as she starts to break the lows, I can then execute on the position. I can't just take it now because it's possibly going to be breaking these lows. I can't. I have to wait for the close, guys. I have to wait for the close. I hope that makes sense to you. Any questions, do drop it in. Do drop it in the what you call it, the YouTube chat. MFX members, are we good? Let me just clear this trade stack quickly. Guys, I'll be back now. It's gonna be like 2 minutes. Ten seconds. Let's see if we can get a close. Okay, no close, boys. Not yet. It's not time yet. It's not time. Gold also, not time. Okay. We're gonna have to wait for 30 now. Gonna have to see a 30 close below. It's not even a topic on this 15. Not even a topic, you guys. But we know the plan. We know what we need to do. No bottom wick on GJ. Driving no bottom wick. Let's see what they do. Guys, if these drive without like top wicks and without the confirmations we need to, it's fine. Nobody get FOMO and just try and jump on. Just be patient. Rand at 1816. $18.20 incoming? Possible? Crypto. Guys, if you have nothing to do and you're smart to watch a movie, go watch the movie Dumb Money on Netflix. It's about the 2021 GameStop stocks. I watched it the other day. It's pretty damn interesting. Dumb Money. My HFM withdrawal was approved, guys. Join MFX and get a free ice cream on your boy. Nice, Jordan. I love to see you bringing the money home, brother. Well done on that one. Well done. First withdrawal with MFX. GG, boy. It's a milestone. What is up with WhatsApp last night? Even my IG as was down. I couldn't send WhatsApp messages last night. Yeah, bro, it doesn't matter. It's a stepping stone. It's a start of many. Okay, so we came and got the bottleneck, now throwing itself to the moon. Not gonna get that trade, guys. This thing's gone. That's gold stop wick right there. That's gold stop wick on this 15. Let's see what's technically happening right now. You have an area over there, area over there. Okay, this is how we can get on after that, boys. The break of these lows will go short. Well, I'll go short. I don't know about y'all, but I'll be looking for shorts as it re-breaks this low right now. Stop for 30. Imagine my stop losses there. Yo, then I'll get Akash will come and complain again about the RR. Yeah, so stop for 30 pips. Okay, looking for sells now as it re-breaks its own low. After getting that top wick, I'm going to anticipate that as it breaks its low, it has the momentum to drive. Okay. I'm going to do 31 pips today. I have to give it that extra pip because I need it above the body. So I'm going to do 31 pips today, guys. I need it above the body. Is it above the body? Yeah, it is. Is it? Is it really? It is, but just 31.5 pips today. 1.5 pips could save your ass. So that's what I'm doing today. So at the moment, I'm waiting for entries at 22.92.80. That is going to be price forming its low, coming up to form a high, which is also testing this area here. Can you see that? If it's going to re-break its low, I'm going to anticipate that price can continue driving. Obviously, I would love the 30 close, so hopefully it stalls until then. But if not, and it just starts to drive, I'm taking it. I have my confluences I need right now. I hope that makes sense to everybody. And how do I lose it? How can I lose this trade? Let me see. It's a quick little measurement to see if it's right. Yeah, if it rejects these wicks over here, that's how I could lose the position. Which is that little body over there. Okay, so TP1. These areas are big, man. These areas are really big. TP1 is going to be there. It's going to be TP1 for me. TP2 will be there. That is 23 pips as TP2, and then final TP is going to be for 46. 45. Okay. I'll always tell you guys when I'm going to go in. I'm not going to do sell stops. I'm going to enter manually. Kento W? I hope so. We're not in the trade, just by the way. 5 close. That's a 5 close. Honestly, the next 5 breaks the floor, boys. We should be good. Now, the risk obviously is me taking the position before the closure. However, for it to re-break its low right now, I'm fine with that. The longer it takes to obviously get to half past, the more I'll want to wait for the position. Gee whiz, this is crazy, bro. It's not even funny. The views. As soon as I put that thing, it's like a magic button to bring in more views. It's crazy, bro. So let me do this. Not in trade yet. Who the fuck's Miles? My name's Simeon. My name is Idlofi. Oh my GJ. GJ with that fire. Just didn't give me what I wanted, boys. But damn, she went up. Technically, if GJ is driving, gold should drive eventually as well. If this candle can close below, create a top wick, I'm going to put sell stops. At the moment, it's a patience game. 3 minutes. Yes. I think I need to ban my own mods. That's the fuck. This could be that 5 minutes retest. You kind of want this 5 minute to close weak bullish. So the next 5 minutes just gives a little, look, it doesn't have to give a large wick. A little wick and starts to drive down. The break of that 5 floor. Because you want it to have that 5 minute floor. So as a break that you'd anticipate that boom, it should just drop. Two minutes, chat. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. So what I really like I said in the 5, is this candle to close somewhat weak bullish. Like this. And then the next candle to give you just a little micro, little pop up and drop. That will be the flip of the 15 and the 30 as well. So we've got a minute left. This needs to close below, guys. This candle needs to close below. And the next candle, top wick, drop, then I'll get it. Ten seconds. Is gold gonna come to the party or is she gonna play hard again? Okay, nothing we can do yet, boys. Okay, nothing yet for me on gold. Didn't get closures below. So, nothing. Okay. That's not gonna happen now. We shall wait again. Gotta wait. However though, if we reject that area to break its low and break that previous 15, that's a sign that we should drop. Because you have your micro 5 minute floor over there. Let me do this a bit neater. You have your micro 5 minute like that, breaking, retesting, still doing that, right? But if it rejects this area and it can't surpass these lows and starts trading above 22.97, remember there is a buy opportunity. So at the moment, guys, it's literally either or for me. Either or. So guys, if you like what you see so far, please do go ahead and drop a like on the stream. I would really appreciate that. And then let's push that subs up to 300. Road to 300. Wait. We need 3, guys. If you're unsub to the channel, we need 3 more subs to hit 300. Can we do that today? That's the question. So if you're on to subscriber, please do go and sub to this channel. Drive up those likes. Damn, 300. Goldilocks. The field is starting to become what? Winter? Not winter, what's it? It's after summer. Autumn? No? Yeah. It's pretty cold. Okay, just note that this candle also does not have a bottom wick, so this could be one of 2 things. Grabbing liquidity to drop, or it's going to close above that level, but then you really have to wait for that closure. Alban maybe is preparing for range manipulation and then distribution. I were. I don't think we I don't think we use the same terms, but I think I understand what you're trying to say. Pretty much grabbing liquidity before its drive, possibly. But you just gotta be patient. You gotta be patient, man. What happened to GJ? GJ pretty much got to that first area, now it's chilling a bit. There's nothing I can do here, guys. This thing is it's not strategy right now. However, if it's gonna break this green line, it should push to wick for that. Is this on GJ? If I didn't get that first initial position, it's pretty difficult to get into the position now until it starts to get above 192.245. So until that happens, it's difficult to get in. That's the word. So it is quite tricky to get in. Because where you take it now, you take it right at that resistance, you take it right at the liquidity. Which means that if you didn't get in there, it's late. Even if it breaks as high and drives, right? It's late. Because the left hand side, you got all that resistance. So the only time we could really get in is above 192.245. Then at that time, we need to form resistance and support. So even if it drives now, guys, it's something I can do about it. So the only thing really on my cards right now is waiting for gold to set up, which I'm sure it will. It's just obviously people that sold early burnt. People that's possibly selling are buying early now. Let's see what the outcome is for that. Everything is just patience. Remember, overall we are bullish, guys. So like I said, I've tapped into that level now. If I start trading above you, I'm going to go long on the position 2300. However, because there's no bottom wick on this 15 or 30, I can't even do anything impulsive. Because for me, like, now that you're starting to break these highs, I could have went in impulsively. But the problem is there's no bottom wick on that candle. Well, there is a baby one. A baby one. Where would my stop have to be? Let's say I got in there. Tough. Tough tacky. We're almost at quarter two. I'm gonna wait for quarter two. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. If it closes above, tap in and a drive, I'll take it. But until then, if this thing just skyrockets now, guys, it's fine. Because I want to get that next candle to also solidify like a stop loss for me. I do like this engulfing idea though. Price came down to grab liquidity like I anticipated. Now breaking these highs. More than likely is going to drive up to QP. However, that last thing I need is just the close. I would love to see that close. Because the thing is, if I execute now, my stop loss has to be 35. It's just too big for me. So it's either we get the position by waiting or we don't get the position. As simple as that, boys. But waiting, I have to do. Can't just take it because it goes a certain way. Confluence is everything for me. So at this point, let's say for example, this candle now closes like this. We'll then wait for the bottom wick, and as that flips, we're going to get involved, okay? But for me, I don't have that final confluence yet. So, gotta be patient. Patience pays. Patience pays. Gee whiz, Mark, you've been on a graft, eh? I'll respond to you on WhatsApp after stream, but I just saw that pop up now. You've been on a graft, man. Did you sleep last night? Flips are for me not that much profitable. I like more breakouts. 100%, brother. If it works for you, awesome. Yeah, as I say, what, like 2 hours sleep? Because you and Jordan were early birds in the MFX group this morning as well. Power naps. I'm making poster of your channel in the metro station. What? What is that? I'm making poster of your channel in the metro stations. What does that mean? What does that mean? Because the first thing that popped into my head was someone making posters of my channel and putting it in train stations. Is that what's happening? I'm not sure, brother. free advertising to promote, I'm guessing. What country is that, G Sammy? Hey bro, I saw your poster in the metro station, that's how I found you. What? Oh, wait a minute, what? You saw your poster in a metro station? What's a metro station? Is that a train station? In what country is this? Crazy. Am I in the train station? Hey bro, somebody's making posters of your channel. What? Zion bot. Are you a bot? What country is this? Metro station. Do we still have train stations in there? Yeah, we have the Goud train. Yeah, we do. What the fuck? You're all over the news in Belgium. They don't know who put the posters. What the fuck? Nigga, what? Maybe it's G Sammy. Metro station. Look, metro station in South Africa is a radio station. Bro, what is happening right now? Hey brother, what is the significance of a candle closing with no top wick in a bullish move and being bullish biased? Sorry bro, that metro station thing just fucking threw me off. Hey brother, what is the significance of a candle closing with no top wick in a bullish move and being bullish bias? It depends where it is, brother. Like, it's probably, yeah, it's one of two things. If it's in a liquidity zone, it's gonna be a reversal, and if it's not in liquidity, then it could mean continuation. But like this, you see that has no bottom wick in a liquidity zone, it could flip, okay? Because it's bearish. If it's on the contrary, it could also flip. But it depends if it's closed. Wait, did you say close or what? Okay, closing. Okay, so it's closed, eh? Yeah, so if it's in liquidity zone, that means it could be a reversal. If it's not in liquidity zone, it can be a drive. Obviously, if it breaks highs. Gold. Gold is made, it's low. Gold stuck in the nose. That's why for me right now, guys, we gotta get closures, man. Closures, that's the 15 close. What the fuck is going on in the chat right now? I think it's just bots, spam bots. If government calls you, don't tell them I did it. Bruh, I'm gonna pimp you same time. I'm not a bot, I'm a person who makes mango lasagna. Yo, I love mango lasagna. I also like Datsun Stanza oil in my burritos. Is what I'm speaking? Bokman. Mango lasagna. Shadrick Boyson, good morning, my man. I hope you're doing good. If we... For sure, my bro. Three more subs, guys. Can we get that subs up? 3 more subs for 300. Three more subs, boys. Let's push that subs up. Deirdre Rousseau, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing good, my man. Alright, boys, got a place to play this patience card. Have to wait for our closures now, especially with price breaking out of both areas but rejecting. Now I have to actually see closure. Now I gotta see closure. So for me, today, no close, no trade. As simple as that. Because we've seen our prices penetrated both areas without driving. So now I need to see closures. I'm telling you now, these 2 weeks here, that one and that one has definitely faked out a lot of people that aren't patient enough to wait for the trade. How? Got a 10 close in 10 minutes. Joshua Swartz, what's up? Is anybody taking any trades today? In the chat, who's taking trades? What did you take? How much pips? Win, loss? What happened? And then how's your week going? How's your week overall? Profitable for the week? Break even? What's happening? I'm from Cape Town, born in Cape Town, but I don't live there at the moment. Over 100 pips today. Whoo! Big baller. Big baller. Well done, bro. Thoughts about the accent? Do I have an accent? I don't think so. Maybe when I speak Afrikaans, yeah. But English, I don't know. My week started is going great since yesterday, thanks to Charles and you, my brother. Nah, I think we gotta give it up for Charles, man. Charles was the one yesterday. Charles is the G. Charles is a G for the rest of the month. He's just a G. Miles, I don't trade, I watch for educational, for sure, bro. I'm glad you're pulling up, though. You're pulling up. You're pulling up, my man. That's how it starts. Education first. So you're definitely taking it the right way. Gold is my new love. It's been slow for GJ, 100%. But you gotta have two loves in this. You gotta have two loves in this industry. At least two pairs, a backup pair. Not for something going wrong, but just in case something's slow. Like when I started just having two main pairs, GJ was the one my go-to, like always, and gold was my secondary. But that's because at that time the cycle was different. So GJ had the moves, gold was stagnant, and now obviously most of last year as well. But towards the end of last year, now pretty much this whole year, let's check out journal. Gold has just been having a lot more moves than GJ. So you'll see majority of my trades here is gold. But then look, you had a GJ streak as well. It was just GJ trades. So for me, I gotta have both. Look here, beginning of the year as well. GJ. Oh, gold. So GJ, there's GJ. Then gold came along. Then we had a good couple of, when was this, last month? Towards the end of the month, last month. Good couple of GJ trades. Then gold came, so we haven't taken a GJ trade on stream since the 26th of last month. I took a GJ trade yesterday and I killed that 22 bangers. Very nice. She pushed to about 27, but I closed off at 22. Gold back by that low. Close in 5 minutes. Can we get it? I just feel like now, if this thing breaks this low, might not even stop for that 5. Might not even stop for that 5, boys. Told you, chief. Gee whiz. Oof. GJ, gold might not even stop for that 5. Okay. Guys, at the flip of this 5-minute candle, I'm going to be grabbing some Goldilocks shorts. Go. I think you're ready, bro. I think you're ready to drive. Just broke that 5-minute floor. Micro retest. As she flips, we should be ready to go. Obviously, the longer the stalls, the better. Four minutes. So the longer it comes to 10, because it's an hourly close, I'm gonna wait. Because you know that an hourly, if it's gonna go down, it's gonna create a stop wick. gotta be patient. Charles and having Whittle too. He's gotta be patient with it, Puma Gang. But like I said when you just started coming to my stream, don't focus on making money and who can get the most pips and how many pips can I get. Focus on just getting educated, dude. That should be your main target right now, is just getting educated. You don't even need to be placing trades, you need to be backtesting. Getting a strategy that works and then backtest them. That should be what you should be doing right now. Okay, get ready. In on some gold sales, you guys. 30 pip stop loss. TP 1 for 10. Let's see, can she run it? It's my TP1 and then we'll run the TP2 to the overall. Gee, was that 40 pips? We didn't even... You can do like... You see, like once you break that floor, it should run down. So TP2 for me is going to be there, 28. Overall TP will be there. Okay, so I've taken that position in anticipation that as the 500 flips, it has, look, it should drop. It has the juice to go. However, I know we are a minute away from the hourly close. My thing was just, if I had waited, I might have missed the move. And sometimes they put you in hot water, sometimes it doesn't. But I just do what happens most of the time. And most of the time, when you break those floors, we drive, right? So we've got like 30 seconds. Next candle should just pop up and start to drop. So I've got my TP1, got my TP2, got my overall TP for 40 pips. There is a top wick, not a big one, but there is a top wick. It's not the biggest top wick, but there is a top wick. So whether I'd waited for this or not, I would still take it where we've entered. I hope that makes sense. Let's see what you can do, guys. We are at a 500 floor right now, so we want to break through that. Once we can break through that floor, we should be good to go. We've got stops up there at the top of that body, so yeah, it's one of two things today. See, like, you've done everything you need to do. Now's the time where you're patient and you wait for the trade to either hit stop loss or either hit targets. As simple as that. You can't do anything regarding controlling the market. You can do what you need to do in order to take the position, and whatever that strategy it is, whatever your routine is, that's what you can do. That's where you have control. But what happens when you're in the trade, unfortunately you can't do anything about the markets, right? So we do have a 500 support at the moment. We just need to see it break that floor. Once it can break that floor, we should be good to go. And if price is going to reject and come all the way back here, I wouldn't want to be in the trade anyway, so I'm happy with that 30 pip stop loss. TP1, I'll be securing partials and going to break even as well. As you guys know by now, that's the drill. Four-hour as well. You don't want this 4-hour to come up again and break its own body and turn bullish. You wouldn't want to be in the trade. So I'm really happy with the entry on the trade and the stop loss on the trade. So this is a trade I'll take every day. I also entered gold prematurely, but got busy when I came back to the chart. Confirm I didn't wait for closure and went to draw. I forgot to set stop and just made some trails. Yeah, make sure you journal that because tomorrow is accountability. Tomorrow I'm gonna scold you guys. Tomorrow is D-Day. So make sure you journal that and get ready for accountability call tomorrow. Just want to get this here so you guys can see it running. I need to buy X so I can talk to Two Smoke Folks. He can hook you up. Two Smoke Folks is my computer guy. Anything PC related, Two Smoke Folks is your guy. Two computer guy. Okay, so you got this little micro consolidation. Yeah, it's just pretty much sitting at the moment. What's the price? Prices, yeah. Send him a message, he'll sort you out. One flick in a BlackBerry charger. Think it's a bit late for that BlackBerry charger. Sam the man, I'm back. Welcome back, welcome back. Don't know where you went to, but welcome back. MFX members, we good? No Zoom. Five close. Look, we could possibly test this level and then drop. Could happen. At this point, guys, we've got everything on our side. So if we're going to get stopped out, I'll be quite surprised. And the reason for that will be, you see this level of micro support there? That will then be the reason. So as long as you know how you could, or what the outcomes could be of the trade on the losing and winning side, your emotions and your psychology will never really be, I don't know, like, for me, it's like, it's nothing, man. Did I mention acceptable? Did I mention I'm excited to be part of this community? If not, then just know I'm super excited and grateful to be here. Glad to have you, bro. Glad to have you part of the MFX community. It's definitely the place to be. Can I run to the bathroom? Is it time? Everybody knows what I've planned. Well, where my stop loss is, where the TP is, etc, etc. I think you guys are big enough for me to go to the bathroom. I'll be back now. How many ladies are here that trades? Whoa! Damn, should I initiate the wrist? We do need more female traders though. You guys need to come and take over the industry a bit. So yeah, don't be surprised if you tap into 22, 94, 30 and then drop. And obviously it just flies up, guys. It is what it is. But right now, shit, it doesn't need to tap there because it's grabbed all the liquidity twice already. So technically it doesn't need to tap into that. Guys, if it breaks as well, I might add more positions. Might do so. Happy with the entry now. But for sure, if we're going to break the low, we should then continue. So the only thing at the moment you're like waiting for is just for price to break its previous low. That's all. Yeah, that's all. I'm trying to figure out what's the reason you're going from high time frame to lower time frame. I see you do it often. Started watching your lives from yesterday, first year for educational purposes. I do a top-down analysis. That's what it's called. It's a top-down analysis. You get your idea from the high time frame right down to the lower time frame. So the time frames I use my monthly, not every day, but the month I have a glance at least like 2 or 3 times a month. Then I focus on weekly, daily, 4 hour, 30 minutes, 15 and 5. In between that, I'll wait for closures on the hourly as well. So you're obviously new to trading, so if you want to level up your trading, I do offer one-on-one mentorship. Well, there is a course that I provide and all the good stuff. Everything you need from A to Z in your trading career, I got you. Okay, our safety net right now is the resistance there. But technically it shouldn't break its body. The previous candle body should not break. Okay, tapping into that zone now. Is she going to reject? So today a bit of a drawdown day. But we understand what's happening. There was support. It rejected the support. Now putting back to this level of previous support. Current new resistance. Let's see, can it reject and drop? What is going to be the outcome? Third trade for the month. Will it be the first loss of the month or will it be another win for the month? How important is the hourly time frame? I pretty much just use the hourly time frame for my closures, guys. Like when I come close to an hourly time frame close, that's when I pretty much use it. And obviously the hourly doesn't have bottom wicks or top wicks, that's also important, but it's not as important as the other time frames that is specified to you. Hey guys, I'm new here. Are you in the trade already? Yes sir, I am in the trade, in drawdown. Entry was 2292.41. I'm in drawdown at the moment, coming to this resistance, wanting to see if we can reject that. If not, it might be a losing trade for me. Okay, thanks, not a sir, but thanks. Angie. Oh, okay, madam. So yeah, patience, boys. Let's see what the outcome is. Like I always explain, when you're in the trade, you can't do anything about it. Even like where we are right now, we can't even manage. Like, there's no area to manage the position. So if it's a loss, it's going to be a full 30 pip loss for me. There's just no management points. Because these gold ranges is so large, our stops is at points where it would normally be, which doesn't really give us the management points that would be nice to have, but it is what it is, right? If gold comes back in the range and trades back up, that's nuts. Then gold just is indecisive today. And the loss would then come from the 5-minute support over here that got rejected. So I might get stopped out here, boys. Maybe. I trade USD ZAR and USD CNY. Do you also trade only 2 pairs? Yes, only 2 pairs. Gold and GJ. If I may ask, what makes you trade those pairs that you trade? What makes you trade USD ZAR and USD CNY? What is USD CNY? Chinese. Oh, what makes you trade that? What makes you trade that in? Which sessions do you trade that in? Okay, 15 closure. I don't really like the closure, to be honest with you, but it's fine because it is at a liquidity zone, which means that it could just be a grab of price. Yeah. We're not gonna do anything, not gonna manage, not gonna close early, none of that. Whatever the outcome is the outcome, guys. Okay. I'm still new, so don't really know what works yet. Okay. My advice to you is find yourself the session that you're going to be focusing on. For me, it's London. And then find yourself the pairs that work proper in those sessions. For me, it's GJ and Gold. But, yeah, stick around on the YouTube. You'll find a lot of education within these YouTube live streams. And if you want to take your life seriously and not life, sorry, if you want to take your trading journey seriously, we do offer mentorship. Guys, we just hit 300 subscribers on YouTube. I appreciate that. We are growing. 1 month in, boom, killing it. 300 subs. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Can we drop likes on the stream? And if you haven't subbed, give us a sub there. Okay, so pretty much tap that area. Guys, we don't have a topic on the 15th, so I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best thing to see right now, but we're not gonna panic. We're gonna hold our position. We have a plan. We're gonna stick to that plan no matter what the outcome is. Okay, this is a trade I've taken many times on the stream, many times in my career, and many times within the MFX stream. So it is what it is. Our win rate regardless is always 80% and above, which means that if I take 10 trades, I'm gonna lose 2. Will win 8, which means that any time those 2 losses can occur, right? That's an example of 10 if I take 10 trades. So obviously if I take more than 10 trades, different figures, but it stays at 80%. Don't believe me, you can go look at our journal. Don't believe me, you can go look at the beginning of all our streams. At the moment you're on 100% win rate for the month, but that's only because I've taken 2 trades. So the stream record for the month doesn't really mean anything right now. Look at the lifetime of the stream. But the biggest thing is that you guys understand and learn from how I do things. And obviously if you take your trading seriously and you want to level up, we obviously offer the mentorship, the guidance, the course, all you need. Then you wouldn't have to like fish for thanks. I trade Sydney and Asia by looking at London. I think it like regarding why it shows London, it's just like what suits your routine time and also the pairs that you trade. So for me, I'm a morning dude. My brain operates lovely in the morning, so I prefer getting my trading out of the way in the morning. London, so that's that. And then also the pairs for me, GBP and gold, I've backtested for years, just work prime in these times. And just also understand that, guys, there's cycles to these things. So there's going to be times when gold doesn't have volume in London, but then it has volume in New York. It's because there's market cycles. So understand that, but you have to find a routine and stick to it. You can't one day trade New York, then the next day trade London, then the next day trade Asia. You can't jump around like that. You know what I mean? You can't. You have to be ice cold discipline. You got to be a sniper. And that doesn't mean sniper entries. That is twak. It means is having that ice cold discipline day in, day out. Pretty much back at break even now. There's no topic on this 15, but like I said, for me it's not a big deal because I see that as that 5 minute coming to grab liquidity, and if it means that it's gonna go back into drawdown and lose the trade, so be it. It's fine. I'm gonna stick to the plan. I'm gonna stick to my trade. All I'm waiting for right now, guys, is the break of that low. Once we can get the break of that low, which is support on the left hand side, we should be good to rock and roll to the downside. If not, and it rejects the area again and comes up and drives up, then it's a loss. It's fine. You won't die. It's part of trading. I have my 5 res now, my 5 resistance. This thing should tank after it can break 22.91.86. But until then, we're holding, man. I didn't take the trade because I was driving. I see. Yeah, we do have pound news at 10:30. Guys, it can obviously affect gold. Why? Why, Miles? Why can the pound news affect gold? Why? Because gold is a safe haven. Who's safe haven investors? Banks? Government officials? Hedge funds? If it's government, who is involved in gold then in the government? The UK. Who's the UK? GBP. What's the GBP? Great British Pound. Do you see all this influence? So, just be aware of that. Puma Gang, the type of education you give out, we could never lose, my brother. For sure, my man. For sure, my man. For sure, bro. Yeah, pretty much just a break-even guys, sorry. Fluctuating at these lows at the moment. I just need to see it break that low. Once it can break the lows, we should be good to go. You see this area here? This could be the area of a possible turnaround. But this is a no panic zone. We chill. 15 went and broke its previous low now without a top wick. So like I said, at the moment, because this was the 5-minute retest, the no top wick on the 15 isn't really a problem for me at the moment. I hope that makes sense. Here you can see it retesting, driving. We might get a TP1 here. Now this trolling for the vibes is trading. I don't get it. Sell or buy? Yo, my brother, if you asking that trade, then I don't think you should even take a trade. If you're asking me to sell or buy right now, I don't think you should take the trade. Am I in a trade? Yeah, hey, banna. Hey, banna. Can we get a TP1? Oof, that was so close to TP, my word. Stanton Seaberth, what's up? We selling mango lasagna? We selling mango lasagna? Bro, that was so close to TP1. It broke that floor though. Gold is playing. Gold is playing with us. And Jordan is buying. Jordan, among you. Among you, bro. I found you, bro. Among you. I found you and among you. Make a new high? Make a new high, bro? Make a new high, Prince PV? Make a new high, bro? That's a crazy mission. What the fuck? Is this? You guys are fucking with me. It's like these questions. Make a new high. Price is going down. People asking me, are we gonna make a new high? I think the only high thing is maybe you, boss. Because there's no way you can make a high when price is going down. How? Pound news in 5 minutes. There can be an effect. And that is possibly why we are stalling. It's micro news, no? I don't think it's gonna give such a big shift in them. I don't think so, bro. It's micro news. Gold is testing my patience today. Nah, Jordan's on some Joe things. $300 subs? Yeah, we got that. This is boring. Alrighty. Gold, gold, gold. Gold, my gold, my gold. Gold is holding the support, guys. That is one thing that's for sure. It's holding that support. How far did it get? It got about... It got about 9.3 pips in profit and then decided to do a handbrake turn. I'll continue to hold it though. Gib, what's up, my man? Bloody gold? No, I don't think it's bloody gold. Just gotta be patient, guys. This is trading. And this is why I do it live. So you guys can experience these things with me. And I can show you what trading is about. You don't panic, you don't do weird things. W, I'm out early. W is W. W is a W, bro. If you got 9 pips or 8 pips out of that, congrats, dude. Congrats. W is a W. You brought money home. For me, though, if we can break that 5 support, should come down to the 4 hour lows. You are cool. Thanks, man. Let's encourage females to trade. Some of them will make a good living out of it. Yeah, checking 2 accounts making me 13. Today market move according to you? What? No, dude. Market will never move according to nobody. Market does what it wants to do. Who am I? Who am I? That would be cool though. The market go up, I'm gonna buy. That would be cool, but unfortunately, that's not reality. It's not happening, bro. Who's phoning me? Can't phone me now. We traded, man. The market is bipolar. Bipolar with the chick? Nah, I don't think it's bipolar. I just think we gotta be patient, right? Market does what it does. You can't say that because why is it going up and down? There's support right there. So it's not bipolar, it's rejecting off of a support area. You understand that? You 1,000 steps ahead. We can't blame the market for anything. This is it. If it decides to fly up now, it is what it is. But the moment you've got candlestick anatomy, it should not break that previous high. It shouldn't. It shouldn't even come up to retest that area. However, we do understand that on the 5 minute we have this little support zone here, right? And that's why it's struggling there. So if I lose the trade, that's why. So it's not bipolar, it's just bouncing off of a support area. So yeah, boys, that is what it is, man. You just gotta hold. It's a bit of a long ass trade, I'm not gonna lie, but there's nothing we can do about it. I won't even manage it like 23 out. Like I can manage it there, but I won't. It's gonna be a 30 pip loss, so it's gonna be a win for me. As simple as that. What I do love now though is I've got a 15 resistance. That's very nice. Which means there is reaction off of that area. But I also need to understand that we are ranging right now. We are stuck in a range. Hopefully we don't get stopped out before it goes further down. But if it breaks back up and starts trading up, there's nothing we can do about it. It's going to be a loss. You with me? Where's this? Where you from? I'm from Punjabi. So gold has created candlestick anatomy. Lower lows, lower highs. This current candle, you don't want to see it break the previous 30 high. If it does that, it loses the candlestick anatomy. So the anticipation is that this candle flips, breaks its own low and breaks the previous low and continues down. That will be the anticipation with price now creating lower lows and lower highs within the candlestick anatomy. So that's why I won't manage the position. My stop is my stop. I'm from South Africa, bruh. I'm from South Africa. How's that stream likes doing? Can we pop that likes up, man? We've got 55 viewers. Can we pop those likes up? Can you run those likes up, guys? And if you haven't subbed to the channel, please do go ahead and sub to the channel. Goldilocks, Goldilocks. Can she break that support? What is GJ doing? GJ also just pretty much chilling. Gold chilling. That's not my stop. My stop is 30. Okay, so with price doing this, we understand we are in 5-minute consolidation. That's what's happening right now. Stuck in consolidation between resistance of a broken previous support, new resistance, and the current support level that we have formed because of that area there. So whether I waited for the closure and the entry below, I still would have been in the trade. So either or, like the entry, no problem. The issue that we're having is the support on the left hand side. And that just means I have to hold. So not as quick trade as the others, but this is what I'm talking about. This is what you guys gotta learn. You're the best of the best. Learn so much from you. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Can the market break high? Bro, honestly, the market can do whatever it wants to do. We have no control. We are small fish in the market. We are the small little retail traders. We have no control over the market. So the market can do whatever it wants to do. What we can control is ourselves and our strategy and how we perceive the markets, etc., etc. Holding sell 21.55. 21.55. You're holding a sell. Yo, bro. GG. RIP to your account. Yes, it's 21.55. Can't be. You're holding a sell. You're holding a sell from 21.55. Oh, I'm so sorry to say, but you are fucked, my man. Jesus, now you crazy, dude. You know how much pips it is? 21.55. Nah, you wildin', bro. But if that's your strategy, well done. Shit. 21.55. You wild, bro. Bro, holding since March 24? Bruh. That's wild. What? Yo, what day is that? 21.55. Bro. Yo. Nah, gee. Well done, bro. Damn. If that's your strategy, I'll wait. Yes. How much pips is that? $15 close coming up. At this point, whatever really happens in here, to be honest with you, I'm not too phased because it is that 5 consolidation. It's literally stuck in a box. So, not too phased at the moment regarding that. We're 0.7 pips away from TP1. Very close. But just that 5 support, it's definitely it's holding there. Only 1,486 pips, bro. I think you're trolling, bro. I don't think you're holding sales on 21.55. You're definitely trolling. $55 viewers. Let's see what country from. Drop your flag in the comments. Where you from? What country you from? Very curious. 55 viewers. Are we all from? Where you from? Where you from? Rather drop the name of your country. I think the flags might be a bit risky. I might not know what flag that is. India. Cool. I feel like with yes, I was waiting for the trolls. If you from Sri Lanka, I'm from Margin Bush. USA, but I'm a American African though. Wales, shout out Wales. Cape Town, South Africa. Okay guys, do you know what we stuck in right now? We stuck in consolidation. We stuck in the side of Australia, boys. So this is my plan. If we come down, break these lows, and once again can't break that 5-minute support, I'm gonna close out the position at break even. Okay? Only if it does that. It needs to come down first. Because if that 5 minutes is gonna hold so strong, I'm gonna close out at break even. I'll be back shortly, guys. Can you tell me your trade accuracy? Really, bro? It's on the screen. I don't think I'm gonna answer when you ask me cock now. Kenya, Egypt. What are we waiting for? Do you mind me asking? I don't mind you asking, brother. We're waiting for we're waiting for the trade to move, bro. We're waiting for the trade to get to either stop loss or take profit. That's what you're waiting for, brother. KZN, Durban in his house. According to Mark, that was also worldwide. Call me Pitbull. Call me Pitbull. Yeah, Stan, according to Mark, Sri Lanka's in Durban also. Bro, GJ, gold in the support. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like the support. Okay, again on the 15 we have bullish close, however micro resistance right here. Can you see what's happening? Can you visually see what's happening? Drive, pull back, drive, pull back, drive, pull back, drive, pull back, drive, right? There's my support. Well, there's a level, there's a level. Wait. Vaho, vaho. There's a level. There's a level. So, break of the floor should drop. Which part of Derbs? Yeah, he's from Sri Lanka, bro. Prince. Nah, my guy. Enough now. Enough. Okay, guys, we are starting to penetrate on gold. If she comes down and rejects this area, I'm closing out position at break even. Okay? Why, Miles? Because there's a 5-minute support. If price struggles there for the 3rd time, I'm not going to go to drawdown. I'm going to go to Bre-E. Okay? Because at this point, we should smack TP1. If we're not going to smack TP1, I'm going to go to break even. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the liberty now after coming to break that previous 15-minute low. I'm going to break even on my position right now. It's a risk-free trade. I won't lose. And I've just hit TP1. W's in the chat. TP1 smacked. Well done, boys. Took some time, but she did it. Took some time, but she did it. Who got that? W's in the chat, man. W's in the chat. So we had to be patient there. We had to wait for the position, but eventually paid, bro. Paid. That's a third pretty much push on that area. So pretty much the 3rd time I tested the area, it eventually went and broke that floor. Okay. But yeah, like I was explaining, even whilst I was coming towards the area, because we rejected so many times, because that 5-minute support on the left hand side, if we had gotten to that area and rejected, I wouldn't want to be in the trade anymore. However, we just tapped TP1, we've got the 10 pips in the bag. GG, well done. So whatever it does now, it is what it is. We've made money, we've brought money home. Yeah, all in a day's work. How long was that trade? That trade was 9:54 till pretty much like an hour. An hour? Took a bit of time, boys, but at the end of the day, we made money. At the end of the day, we hit profits. At the end of the day, sticking to what? Sticking to my plan worked. Not because I control the markets, none of that weird questions I got asked, gee whiz. But I just stuck to my plan. Just stuck to my plan, right? 4th of the 4th today of 2024. Fourth of the 4th of the 4th. Gold. London. Sold it. She's still running, but yeah, with prices really struggling at that support, guys. I might get the runner stop. There we go. I'm out of the trade. Let me see. Yeah, I got stopped out because of spread anyway. So even if it drives now, I'm out. I'm out. Good. GG on that, boys. We got our 10. We made our money. We done, right? Even if you didn't make money, if you just learn from that, can I get some W's in the chat? If you're just learning, bro, that is more than enough. By a show of W's, what is your outcome today? Oh, 9:54 was entry. So also just to mention, whether I'd waited for that close or not at that time, we would have still been triggered in and we would have still seen the drawdown we saw. So regarding that, I think I made the right decision, eh? Because if I had waited for that closure, we wouldn't have hit TP yet because we would have been behind on pips. So I think I made the right call today, boys. So gold is a bit slow. It's not bipolar, it's just slow, but that's because there is obviously what? Support there. To go on the 15. I hope you guys learned today. Another day. Trade has been journaled. So that's done. Now let's update it on the stream. Third trade for the month, third win for the month. GG. That is our 28th win for the year. I'll update the, the win rate later. The trade's taken. Gold. It's a USD plus 10. GG, boys. GG, man. Okay, gold's done. See, gold is a micro level here, right? We're seeing this micro level here. Closures below the level would initiate the price will continue going further down. See that micro level there? That's why you keep testing. There's issues over there. You'd anticipate that a break of that floor it could continue further down. Still, yeah, to here. And it is something that Uncle Rob's mentioned this morning. Was that area on that 4 hour. My idea is just to use this as a wick fill, which it's been doing is just struggling at these support zones. Nonetheless, boys, dub for us. We good. Wordle? Did somebody say Wordle? But before that, any questions, guys? Any questions regarding the trade I've taken or trading related? Any question? I'll give it a couple of minutes. Anybody want to ask some questions or whatever the case may be? Now's your time. Now's your time. Can we run up those likes? Another dub on the stream. Can we run it up? Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run it up. Are you into crypto? Yes, I am. I don't trade it, but like when the time is right, I will buy and hold. When the time is right. And for that, we use the trading knowledge as well. We do have some crypto gents in the group. Got some ballers in the group because of crypto. But yeah, boys, I don't trade it daily. I daily trade FX pairs. What the fuck is going on in the comments? Oh yes. When is my next trade? I'm a one and done. I'm a one and done sort of guy. I've won my first trade. I don't need to take another one. 10 pips is all I need. I'll give you guys trade ideas, but I'm done for the day. I'm up. I am up. GJ. See, GJ is gorgeous. See, now if you were at the beginning of the stream, you would understand this is what I'm speaking about. You have your resistance now, you have your support, trades above there. A-OK. Longs above that resistance after closure, A-OK for GJ. You've got your consolidation, you've got your support, and you've got your resistance, like I mentioned, what you were waiting for. You've got your setup now for GJ. Do I have certain days that I trade? Monday to Friday is my trading days. If I see a setup on any of those days, I'll take it. If I see a setup every single day, I'll take it. I think Prince and Jordan, I think you guys must get a room. Yeah, so pretty much every day. I don't believe with, like, some traders will say Mondays is a bad day, so I don't trade it. That's all in your brain. Like, you programming your brain to think like that. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you have, like, let's do this for example, okay? Let's do this. So a lot of people, which is fine. I mean, if you, but I feel like, dude, this is a mental thing. This is a mental thing. So I have dates here, right? Every date will relate to a day. So if I go and say, okay, on the 6th of March, I took a loss. On the 26th of, you know, these dates, I've taken losses. Then I go back and I see if it's the same day. Bro, you are programming your mind to think that, let's say those days are Mondays. You program your mind to say that Mondays is a bad day, I'm not going to trade it. How do you come up with that idea in your brain? Even if it's statistics, like if you go to journal and it says, okay, Mondays, I take losses on Mondays, you can't blame the day. You are programming your mind to tell yourself on Mondays don't trade because you lose. Why? Because you've told yourself you lose. I started like that as well, because I also in my first of trading listened to this Brian, that Brian. You listen to try and put stompies together and try and build your idea. And a lot of people would be like, yo, no, don't trade Fridays, the market is slow then. Are you crazy? Did you see what happens in New York on a Friday? That thing is wild. There's volume. Then guys would be like, see, now I was also programmed. I also thought like that Mondays is hangover day. So I used to think that for a good couple of years. It doesn't work like that, bro. You're programming your mind to think that Mondays the market is slow. It's not. What did we do on Monday? Okay, this Monday was a bad example because nobody traded Monday. But last week Monday, what did we do? We killed the market. Killed the market. So you can't do that. So that's why for me personally, I trade Monday to Friday, bro. If I don't get a trade today because of my strategy, then it's fine. I won't take a trade. If I don't get trades the whole week, not because of the day, but because of strategy, then it's fine. I don't have to take a trade every day. But using a day's excuse to, nah, that's bullshit. And that's an easy way for people who don't want to find accountability in their trading. They'll blame an external factor. Oh no, it was Monday, that's nigga, no. Can't do that. So yeah, man. Gold? What's gold doing? What about gold? NGOC vu. Gokvu. What about gold? It's nothing. So yeah, like you can journal and you can blame all those things, but I just feel like for me personally, it's something it's something I'll speak about all the time, and people can agree, people that don't agree, but this is just through my personal experience, through my years of trading. The biggest thing in your trading career is your psychology. That's the biggest thing. So you must be so careful with who you listen to, number one, and what you're programming your mind to think. Promise you, it's so important. If you're gonna have the idea that Wednesday is 2 o'clock bad time to trade, Nah, bro. Nah. Strategy is what you should follow. Obviously, there's certain things you can be aware of, like, okay, don't trade fundamental hours, rather trade the aftermath. Logical and things like that, that's fine, but being scared of a day per se, I think you don't want to find accountability that you can't trade. So you're using that as an excuse. It's not right. That's why Fridays I do accountability with all my students. And we drill them. How many positions are you taking per trade? I risk between 1 and 2% per trade. Regarding the positions, it's normally just one position. Like if I'm throwing X amount of lots, it's just gonna be one position. I'll just mod it at 10 pips. So if I will go close partials at 10 pips like that. You can do it like that, or you can take, let's say you're trading one lot, you can maybe split it into two 0.50s. It's up to you how you want to place it, but for me, it's just easier to work with one position. Because I'm not the dude that will be like, okay, I'm going to enter here. Let me give you an example. I'm not the dude that's going to say, okay, I'm going to enter here. This is the price I want to enter. That's stop loss, that's TP. And I start placing orders here. So I'm not this guy. I'm giving you an example. I'm not this guy that will place the order where I plan to place it. Then as it goes into drawdown, I just start adding more positions. Why? So that's why I only have one trade. Or as it goes down, I just start adding randomly. Why? You've planned out your entry for a reason. You've planned your risk accordingly for a reason. So yeah, one trade. I do like this, guys. These are rules that I stick with for routine. Because as a trader, if you're doing it full time, you can do whatever you want. And that can be a bad thing. Because you can trade when you want. It can be a bad thing, boys. So don't think it's willy-nilly because you have all the time in the world. You need to be so disciplined. Trading is like a business, and running a business isn't child's play. It's not child's play. You need to understand that in a business, you're going to find expenses and that's going to be losses. You need to understand in a business, things aren't always going to go your way. Running a business is so much more difficult than having a 9 to 5. But the weird thing is, having a business starts off slow, but provides you with stability in the long run compared to a 9 to 5. Your boss can cut you anytime. So I have rules to this shit. One trade a day. If that is a winner, I'm done. 2 trades maximum a day. So if I lose one, I can come back for the second one if I feel like my psychology and my emotional state is 100% and the setup has arisen according to my age. Then I can take that second trade. If I've lost 2, bro, I'm done. If I've lost 1, I'm done. So the idea is maximum 2 trades a day. However, on the winning side of things, if I win 1, I'm done. 10 pips for me is all I need. Now, I'm going to explain to you why I say that, because people don't understand this. Okay? Then also, I'll get to that part. Then also, I trade 1 session a day. For me, it's London. After I've traded London, I'm done. I'm done. If there's no volume and no moves in London, then I can say, okay, let me come back for New York if I want to. Okay? Then I also only focus on 2 pairs. I don't go and have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs because I believe that your pairs should be like the back of your hand. You need to know that pair. Promise you. Reason being, if you're going to be in gold, then you see a setup on GJ, then you see a setup on USD, then you see a setup on USD, which one are you going to take? Then you end up taking all of them and then your brain is like this. Jum, 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 jum. Not happening. And then, what's the other one? Yeah, then I have obviously weekly targets. If I don't meet my weekly targets, fine. I'm not going to chop myself over the end of the head. I have monthly targets, which I try to meet, which I do meet. Then I have quarterly targets and I have yearly targets. It's important to not focus on what happens for the day, not what happens for the week, more so the month, the quarter, and the year. Because you're in this for the long run, not the quick money get thing. Okay? And people don't understand that. Then regarding the 10 pips, why my targets can be so small. Where is the medium in trading, guys? What is consistently going to happen? Between 10 and 20 pips, right? That's what's going to happen most of the time. So if I can bring that in, compound that, in the end of it all, I'll be paid. Do you understand that? Then also with that same breath, you need to understand that a lot of people aren't satisfied with monetary value because they're focusing on the money. Don't focus on the money. Because if you focus on the money, I'm telling you now that your mindset is too small in this industry. Because if you're targeting, yo, I just need 500 Rand a day. Let's say we're working with dollars, not rands, because we're a global company right now. So let's say we're working with dollars. If your target is $10 a day for the rest of your life, bro, you're in the wrong industry. And it sounds, sounds very blunt that I'm saying that, but the thing is, $10 a day, what the fuck is that? What is that? You can go get there by working at McDonald's. No offense to anybody there. You can go get it working anywhere else in the world. You in this should be for these 3 reasons: freedom of time, freedom of choice, and freedom of finance. That's my reasons. Okay? So if you in this industry, but you just want $10 a day for the rest of your life, bro, you're wasting your mental state. You're wasting your emotions. Why I'm using those 2 is because whether you like it or not, trading will affect those 2 things. Whether you like it or not, it's going to affect your mental state. It's going to affect your emotional state, whether you like it or not. Why? Because people get like that. We aren't made to trade. However, how do we eliminate that? Through the experience and through having a routine and through having the discipline and through having a strategy. So it's easy to eliminate those things. I've eliminated. You can too. Okay? Now, also with that being said, why I've brought up the 10 pip thing is, and why I think a lot of people fail because they focus on monetary value, is because they're so focused on that number one, they won't close in profits. True, because it's not enough. If you have $10 profit, but in your head you want $50 per trade, but you're only using, let's say, a 002, how the flying fish are you going to get that? It's not making any sense. So my best advice for you is focus on the percentage growth on each account differently. Focus on 10 pips, 20 pips, etc. Compound that account, and as your account grows and as you grow experience in the markets and as a trader, that 10 pips is going to be a whole different ball game. Because for me personally, all I need is between, let's say, 3 and 5% per month, and I'm styling. I'm styling, bro. And that's easy to get. Okay? However, if it's 10 pips that only gives you $1 and you want $100 per month, that is what? 100% return every month? That's not going to happen. Well, it can happen if you're gambling. So where do you find the medium? The medium is understanding that I need to focus on my education. I need to focus on growing myself in experience through the years, not the days, the months, the weeks, the years. You need to become years into the game. Come years into the game. As I grow as a trader, my account should then also grow. My knowledge will also grow. My experience will also grow. And at that point, I'm doing the same thing that I've been doing for the past X amount of years. I've been doing the same thing for the past 5 years. Even though I've been trading 7 years, my strategy changed 5 years ago. So I've been doing the exact same thing for the past 5 years. And what is that? Compounding my account. Between 10 and 20 pips, I'm styling. What's the difference between the 5 years now? The monetary value has changed, but the percentage is the same. How is the monetary value changed? The monetary value has changed because my account has gotten bigger, and at the same time my mindset has elevated, and my experience and maturity in the market has also elevated. Okay? So I want you guys to understand that. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing this for the long term, bro, let's say you compare a $1,000 account to a $100,000 account, that is night and day difference. Because on $1,000, you'll be using, let's say, 1%. $1,000, 1%, you get 5% every month. That's what? $50. It's not that much. Compare that to $100,000. That's $5,000 a month. Now we're talking numbers. Let's get that to $500,000. Now we're talking numbers, boy. So where do you see what I'm getting at? What do you need? You need the education. You need the experience. You need the knowledge. You need to grow in your accounts. Because your goals should not be to trade small for the rest of your life. If that is it, then I personally feel like you're in the wrong industry. Your mindset should be larger. Get yourself to 5 figures. Get yourself to 6 figures and more. Then you're talking numbers with minimal input. What was the input and where was the input in the beginning of your trading career? That's what you had to do. But now some people don't get past that because they're focusing on the money in the beginning. They're thinking, yo, I need $10 so I can... Oh my gosh, I don't even know. But I don't even blame you because I was there as well. I was there as well. And that's why I can speak like this. But really, guys, focus on the knowledge. Focus on time spent in the charts. Then also 10,000 hours backtesting is different to 10,000 hours in the charts. You gotta be 10,000 hours live trading, bro. It can't be demo trading or backtesting. It's 2 different ball games. Because when you start live trading, you start involving real human being emotions. And how I eliminate that a lot is to also stop focusing on P&L. Stop focusing on the money. And it's... Some people's gonna take it weird, but use it as a nugget right now. Because the moment you stop focusing on the knowledge is going to be the moment you actually let the trade do what it needs to do. If I had focused on the knowledge in this trade and I was 9.3 pips in profit and I saw I don't want to say, but if I saw X amount of dollars on my screen, bro, I would have closed that shit because that's a lot of money. And then I went into drawdown. I could have panicked. I could have closed because I'm like, shit, I'm X amount of dollars in loss. But you don't do that. You focus on the trade itself. Let the trade play out. And whatever then comes from that pillar, cool, 100%. This was the plan. TP1 got hit. This is the plan. So for me, like I did with one of the accounts in front of the guys, was I was risking 1%, 1.5% per trade. We're returning 0.5% every single trade, compounded with the strategy, compounded with the win rate, compound, and the account grew. But if I had focused on the monetary value within that time, I would have closed off panically, I would have not followed my strategy, etc. So there's another nugget. Don't focus on P&L. Focus on your actual trade. Because everybody's 10 pips is going to be different. For somebody, 10 pips is going to be $5. For somebody, 10 pips is going to be $5,000. It's a night and day ball game. But where's the medium between all of us? Where's the same thing? It's going to be the trade. The trade is the same. And believe it or not, this is going to be the same trade you're going to take 5 years from now. It's going to be the same shit. Type 3s we've been doing. We have some veterans in my group. We've been doing the same thing. We'll just level up and adapt slightly. For example, when I started with the strategy, it was 10 pips TP. However, the stop loss was 10. However, market conditions have changed, guys. It's no longer where you can have a 10 pip stop loss. You can't. Well, according to my strategy, you can't. So I've had to allow them. Look, let's say I had a 10 pip stop loss on gold right now. I would have hit stop loss and it would have hit TP afterwards. However, I allow the market to breathe according to the strategy that I've developed, according to the risk plan I've developed, and what? TP's got hit. So these are things that you need to adapt to as time goes on, as your you're not going to add anything to the strategy, you're just going to adapt it to current market conditions. And that's what we had to do. I think it was like 2 years ago, market really changed. Correct me if I'm wrong, one of the MFX2s, I think it was like 2 years ago, market really changed and we had to adapt to stop loss, bro. 10 pips wasn't working anymore. It just wasn't. The market conditions was too big. How do you have a stop loss on gold right now that's 10 pips? How do you do that? I mean, you can take it based off your 5 and your 1, but bro, let's be real. That's not where the market structure is, bro. You need to focus on a high time frame. And I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense, boys. Because things like that, you're not going to get in just a random course. That's why I love live streaming. Because this is how you see what's implemented within, you know, like a video course or whatever. Any other questions? Because I think I'm going to jump onto Wordle, boys, and I'm going to call it a session after that. I've came and I've conquered. I did what I needed to do. Slow markets today, but I mean, it played out. That's just one thing you can't control, is where market's going to go. You just have to apply a strategy to what you currently see in the market. Okay. What's your take on prop firms and which one would you recommend? I can't recommend you anyone because prop firms is having a heart attack right now. I don't recommend prop firms. Look, like prop firms, if you need the capital, if you find one that's actually reputable and that actually pays out, that works, 100%, prop firms is the way. Yeah, but for me, I trade personal capital and I've been doing so since I started trading, so I wouldn't recommend that. What I would recommend is, I'll tell you, is personal capital is boss. If you control your own funds, that's the best. However, obviously not everybody has that capital. So if you do go the prop firm way, that's fine. Just get a reputable prop firm. I can't recommend one, unfortunately. Because at the moment, they're all... Bro, the prop firm industry at the moment is wild. We had... So what I did was, beginning of the year... No, not beginning of the year, I think... Feb? Like Feb. I told the guys, It's not part of the course. You're not paying for it, but that's just the type of person I am. And I mean, I feel like with every person in the MFX community, not the YouTube, but the actual MFX core community, the guys that's paying to learn from me, we have like a one-on-one relationship. I know them, I guide them, I mentor them. That's the type of person I am, and that's what I want my students to have. What I never had is the proper guidance, not just some random dude that sells your course and then you're stuck with your finger in your bum. I'm actually someone that will guide you through it. So I told them, look guys, there's some of you that's struggling to pass the funded, there's some of you that want to get funded. I'll buy a challenge, and if you want, you can buy the same challenge with me and we can pass it together. I bought a $100,000 challenge with TFT. We were about to pass. We were at 0.4% away from passing, and then the prop firm just crashed. What the fuck? So that's the cuck with prop firms. Comparing that to like my personal capital, that's not gonna happen. My broker's not gonna shit the brick and die. It's not gonna happen. My brokers is regulated, that I use all the things, they have the license, all that jazz is there. Prop firms, yo man, I just can't. I could even say like FTMO because they're old veterans, but who knows what might happen there? I don't know. So I can't recommend a prop firm. That was my take on prop firms. I can't recommend one though. But what I would say is, if anybody's with a prop firm and if you're going that route, take the money, make the money, take the money and fund your own personal capital. If you have vision for yourself, it would be to trade larger capital. But also you can't be like a month in the game and expect to trade 6 figures. You can't. It comes with the territory, guys. And the territory meaning the experience. You gotta get experience. Because my take is this. If you can't grow $100, how are you gonna grow 100,000? It's not gonna work. Because even on $100, you shouldn't be focusing on P&L. You should be focusing on percentage. You with me? Because you should be growing that account percent. Exactly like you would on $100,000. But now because on $100, you're not happy with $1 profit. You're like, nah man, I'm gonna risk this thing more too. That's fine. That's fine. But what are you teaching yourself? What do you teach yourself at the end of the day? So look, we can do it. I did it. I did $20 flips like it's nobody's business to large my capital, but that is risky business, man. That's risky business. And then also if you lose a trade, you can't be upset because you know you're risking X amount of percent. That's why if you really want to take your trading seriously and level up your mind and get your mind in alignment, even with your small account, focus on the proper percentage. Because yes, let's say you want to make money off this account, but it's only $500, whatever. Bro, if you treat it correctly and if you treat the journey correctly, that $500 won't be $500 anymore. Might not be plus X amount of percent by the end of the week or end of the month or end of the year, but what are you teaching yourself in the long run? Your mindset must always be long-term vision. Yeah. My mouth is getting dry because I'm speaking so much, but I just feel like these are things I need to say. Because a lot of people won't say it. Guys, before I go to Wordle, let me answer like a couple more questions. While I'm on Stock Miles, I've been trading for about 9 months. I haven't blown my account since October and I've already withdrawn all my deposits and more. Do you think it's too soon to take the prop firm step? Oof. Well done. Well done on doing profits and all that stuff. I can't really answer that for you, brother, because you aren't an MFX student, so I don't know where you are in your career. Remember, we can have a person that's been trading for 5 years and a person that's been trading for 9 months, but they'll be further than the person that's been trading for 5 years because the person that's been trading for 9 months maybe was being mentored the right way and they were also learning the right thing. So because I'm not your mentor, I can't tell you that because I don't know where you are. I don't know what you've learned. But what I can say out of personal experience, you need more time behind your brain. At least a year and a half. Not to do the prop firm, but to say, okay, I've experienced Forex. 9 months is very early in the game. You have to go through all the cycles. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody can, well, people will disagree, but according to how I've learned and what I've went through, at least a year and a half to 2 years behind your name, and then you can say, okay, I've experienced trading. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people will be in the game for like a year and they're like, oh no, I'm a trader, I know what's going on. Bro, you must experience the trading, you must experience the charts. Because you can have a first year that is super profitable, and the next year you might be on a down, like a down spiral, and you don't know why. And then you start, this trading thing is not for me. You see how you like contradicting everything that you thought was right in the first year? That's why I tell the guys, look, you gotta put time into this thing. Now that's why the statistics is only 5% of traders is actually only profitable. It's not because they can't trade, it's because they're the ones that didn't give in. People are in the game for a year and they give up. People are in the game for 2 years and they give up. My thing is always this, and this is how I am. If I commit to something, I'm going balls deep, bro. I'm going all in. Why? Because you do not know when is the day that your breakthrough is coming. What if you stop the day before your breakthrough comes? What if that happens? You've been on a downward spiral in trading for 3 years, 4 years, and you give up. What if the next day was going to be the day you would have made it? How do you know? So my thing is, if you want something in life, if you want to get something out of it, bro, there should not be a time constraint. There shouldn't be. If it takes you 10 years to become... There's going to be a very nice reel that I'm going to post on MFX later. But if it takes you 10 years to become profitable, that's your time. The comfort I have in everything is I just put my faith in God and know that everything is according to His plan, not mine. If because for some reason it takes me 7 years, 9 years to become profitable, there's something that I had to learn. There's something that I clearly had to learn in that time. If I become profitable in 9 months like yourself, you then learned what you needed to learn. But I always just say, bro, like, give it time, like a year and a half to 2 years, then you can say I've really experienced trading. That's when I'd say so, because you can learn how to trade in like 3 months, but mentally, have you experienced trading? I don't think so. Because different things, bro, I have like so many testimonies from different people, like so many, like you can be taught to trade, but like there's different things that will approach you different. You can be a good trader on paper, but taking the trade and then maybe you have a shit day, maybe your girlfriend leaves you or something. Then you have a shit day and you don't know how to react in the markets because of the external psychological factors that you're dealing with. See, like those things is where time needs to come. So I can't tell you to go the prop firm route. That is something you'll have to assess, and with your mentor, you'll have to sit down with your mentor and ask him, and you know, that's why I do accountability to my students. That's why we do calls privately, so I keep them accountable for what they do. We track their progress, and at the end of the day, I'll give them advice, but I also won't tell them go the prop firm route now, because at the end of the day, it's not my journey. I'm on my own journey. You on your own journey. However, my purpose within this industry is to help you get to your journey. But it's your journey at the end of the day. I'll assist you, bro. But you also have to dig. Okay, guys, wordle, and then I'm done. My back is dry from talking all the time. So I feel like we're not going to get any takers because I'm not giving a prize away today. Is that why? But next week Thursday I'm going to do another giveaway. I might do a giveaway tomorrow on the IG live. But I feel like I think it's best if I leave it for next week Thursday. And then, boys, we got to get to that 500 sub, man. We've got some big giveaways to give away. Let's do this Wordle, boys. Then we'll just have a quick glance at the charts and then we'll call it. Okay? Just to help anybody that has any ideas or whatever. So first word Charles mentioned was limbo. Wow. 4 letters is in the word, but it's in the wrong place. What can it be? Charles is on the other level, guys. So for next week 1, If we, I don't think we're gonna do a Wordle though, but if we do, which I doubt, get Charles to be your partner. Chad Alex with the climb. He wins, I'm sure that's climb, right? Chad Alex with the dub. Chad Alex with the dub. What a G. Chad, well done. Can we get W Chad in the chat? W Chad in the chat. Well done, Chad. Well done, Chad. Okay, boys. That was quick. That was quick. Goldilocks. Gold is struggling because of this. See how it's mimicking that? Do you see why I also focus on LTAs? Mark would have learned that in the course yesterday. See, it got to where we wanted to regarding the wick fill, so we've gotten that. But you see how it started towards that area. Remember, overall we're bullish, guys. So every, oh, this is nice now, because this resistance and that resistance, above, above. Every time we break above resistance, type 3 longs, for sure. Type 3 longs, because we're going back up now, if that is the case. And then sells, what do you say, Simo? 2290. 2290 sells below there. No. Yo, if somebody can answer why no. Why do I say no because of sales below 2090? If somebody can answer that, gee whiz, then you really pay attention to what I say every day. Can anybody answer why? I'm going to give you guys a clue. Why would I say no for sales? It's against the structure, but that's not the reason. For sales, this is the clue. That's all I'm going to do. That's the clue. MFX members, can you help? That's the clue right there. Why can I not sell there? Besides the fact that it's against my structure, why can I not sell there? Charles, there we go, third phase. This guy listens. Students that listen make money. As simple as that. It's in the third phase. Third. So when I look at my areas, I break them up into three. So we not say phase, we say area. Third, but I get what you're saying. Third area. If this is the overall bullish pair, okay? If this is the overall bullish pair, yes, we can sell, but we want to sell it either in first or second area, not third. Why? The chances of it reversing is stronger in this area than it is over here. Why, Miles? Because it's close to liquidity, bro. And that's something I'm very sure that I've mentioned on YouTube multiple times. So even the YouTube guys, you guys can, pick that up. So sells for me in this zone, it can happen. I'm not saying it can't, but because it's in the final third, I won't take it. What I'll more so want to do from this point onwards into New York, if anybody's trading into New York, wait for price to tap into that area, and these resistances that you'll form, let's say this is the final one, okay? Let's say this is the area after tapping to liquidity. That resistance, that resistance, that resistance should be where you are looking for long opportunities. Why? Because you're well bullish. What we mentioned, Jordan had a perfect example. Can I just get that out, Jordan, if you don't mind? Jordan had a perfect example this morning. See, Jordan was up early morning, and I realized these guys don't sleep. Him, Mark, and Jason were up early on the charts morning. I think 6 o'clock. These guys are crazy, bro. They love Forex a lot. And Simeon as well. Jeez, Simeon doesn't sleep. Simeon doesn't sleep. I thought Simeon sleeps. So this is that 4-hour level there. Okay, you're anticipating price to pull back, not because you're thinking that structure is going to change. Not. This is the structure. So off that level of 2288, price should then pop up, right? How do I get in? Every resistance that is made on the way down, I use that as a type 3 counter. You with me? Simple. Type 3 counter, but type 4 style execution. Okay? Which means that I don't want to sell it so close there. I don't want to. Even if that sell makes it drive through, guys, I have to the strategy that you have to use in probability. Probability is that in the long term, it's not wise to buy or sell in your final thirds. Okay. Hope that makes sense. So YouTube, price can come there. But let's say I can take another trade, which I'm not going to, but let's say I'm going to be taking a trade. I don't want to speak as you guys, because then people say, oh, but you told me to do this. I don't tell you to do shit. If I'm going to take a trade and I haven't taken a trade today, I would more so want to wait for price to tap into that level, reject, and then buy it up. If it breaks below that level, right, then I'm going to look to short it down after that level. Why, Miles? Because then this was the resistance, that was the push, that was the pullback. It failed to hold as support, breaks the level, tests it as the resistance on the left hand side. What are you trading then? You're just trading a zone. High to low. High to low. Same shit, different day. Same shit, different day. You guys have seen it so many times. It's the same thing, different day. Okay, so that would be the idea there, boys. On gold. Going forward, New York, etc. Hope that makes sense. GJ closed above the current resistance. 192, 190 longs. Simple as that. Break of the current daily low, short it down. Okay. And that's a quick little run through as to what I would be looking for the rest of the day. Any questions? I'm gonna give you like a minute to respond to that. Any questions? The pippers and dippers have left. Had 55 views, dropped to 25. Guys made money and left. Those that are staying want the education. You guys are the main MVPs. You guys are the main ones. The ones that want the education. That's gonna take you far in this career. Not making money today and not understanding. You know what I mean? Education in this industry is the most important thing, guys. But boys, I think that's it. No questions. My job is done. I took a dub today. Beautiful win. Tough. When I say tough, that 5 in support didn't want to break, and you had to have been strong in your psychology to hold the drawdown. But whatever that may be, you have a 30 pip stop loss, so the drawdown shouldn't even be a thing for you, because you've risked 30 pips. You know, I'm going to lose 1% or 2% or 1.5%, and this is going to be the dollars that I'm going to lose accordingly, so it shouldn't be a problem, because the amount of capital that I have at risk, I don't mind losing. You with me? Right. My guys, I just want to thank you for joining in on today's stream. Now, YouTube, unfortunately, this is where I have to say totsins to you until Monday, because Fridays is for MFX members only. If you want to be a part of the MFX group that is thriving at the moment, and I know will always be, link is in the description. Click on it. We'll take your trading to the next level. MFX members, I will see you tomorrow morning, 8:30 for the London Live, as well as accountability. Okay, and then we're going to be trading NFP together as well the afternoon. So YouTube, I must say, you guys are missing out, but I will see everybody. Mark's going to be there. I'll see everybody Monday morning, 8:30. 3 trades taken on stream this week. No losses. We haven't taken a loss on YouTube in the past 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we've taken a loss on YouTube in the past 3 weeks. Let's double check. This was what's that date? I think we did. Was this a loss? Okay, so we did take a L. 27th. Wait. That might have been off stream. Let me just see. I don't remember taking a loss on stream. YouTube, correct me if I'm wrong. Did you lose? Did you see me lose? What date was that? 27th. Was a Wednesday. Okay, that should be on stream then. Okay, so there was a loss, but prior to that, also not really much, eh? But it is what it is. Guys, GG's. Thanks for joining. God bless you all. See you Monday. MFX members, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a blessed afternoon, and God bless. Cheers. W's in the chat. Another beautiful day. MFX members. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.